So the other night, I posted this to my Instagram feed, asking if anyone could figure out, based off those 6 pictures, 8 of the 9 things that I have on the list with me that'll happen in 2019. And that's what we're going down on right now. Number 1, female Blue Ranger. So, ever since Liveman, every 3rd and 11th Sentai since Liveman, there has been a female Blue Ranger on the team. Whether she's single, like Megumi or Nanomi, or paired up like Sella Ura, if I'm saying that correctly, the Blue Magi Ranger, which kind of birds Madison and Naomi's being a Tori, but yeah, so that means since Zyuohger would be 3 years in 2019, that means that it'll be 2019 Sentai, because Magi Ranger was 11 years before Zyuohger. Because Magi Ranger was a pre-anniversary season, and now Zyuohger was the 40th anniversary, so that's where that comes in. Number 2, a female joins the team later on. And number 5, a Purple Ranger will appear later on. So, I would say to Bailey, Go 5, but definitely with Deca Ranger, a female is joining the team later on. Even if she's like a one-off, like Swan, Deca Gold, Bright, or she's like more mainstream, like Kaoru and Lauren, or Yayoi and Kendall, who's the Violet Ranger. That's why I added this as well, because Geeky Ranger had a Violet Ranger, and like, kind of Kendra kind of broke that mold, but he's a mentor. But we'll get to that one in just a little bit. But yeah, those 2 things are possible, and also again, since a female Violet Ranger joined our team later on, kind of made sense to bundle these 2 together. Number 6, a non-human mentor. So I did mention Shou. This, I would say it's still on the cards, whether or not it happens or not, because it's only 2 years since Q Ranger. But I do feel a non-human mentor is still possible, because Gecky Ranger, Deca Ranger, and Keiko Ranger both have they all have non-human mentors. So I would say keep an eye out for that. But if that doesn't happen, I still feel that it's okay, just because it's only been 2 years since Q Ranger. But if it happens, I'm still just as satisfied, Number 3, 3-piece robo. And number 4, animal motif. So, since following the Gecky Ranger trend, since Keiko Ranger had a 3-piece robo, thus this team will have a 3-piece robo. Even though it's actually a mid-season, like Keiko Ranger. But anyway, so since both Ranger and Gecky Ranger both have animal themes, however, I feel it's still too close to Zyuohger to be like a true animal theme kind of like those. I would stick more to mythology track, perhaps give Ryuki its deserving counterpart, because that's been like 16 years. Yeah, I think it was 17 years since Ryuki by the time this Sentai comes out. So it's about time. And speaking of time, kind of connects back. That's been like 17. It'll be 18 years since Time Ranger, and we're now having a time traveling writer. So it's possible. It's possible. Number 7, team dynamic. So there were a few rumors, like maybe a month or 2 ago, about how there were between 2 options of how the team dynamic would be over at Toei. One was that there would be 3 girls on the core team, or it'd only be a pair, which kind of fits with Rube and Geo, because Rube, I think, is the first Ultraman that we start with 2 Ultramen, and I think even though you do have like secondary writers that show up very early on, I think this is the first time that perhaps both the main rare secondary are transform in the first episode, but that's my guess based off how it seems, as we now both know both Geo and Gates' characters, but I don't know about past writers, if that's how it's been that we hear about like the first 2 or 3 writers, like the main writers in the series, when the show is announced, or if they're just introduced as the series goes on. Number 8, villains of the past. So I'm like, yeah, the movies I'm talking about, most of their villains have a connection to the heroes in the past, or it's their ancestors, like in Shinkenger, or if it's just some of their comrades, like the Spirit Rangers and Kaikoranger. But I don't know if the gang would kind of count that out already. We don't know quite if he has like a history with Lupin, or if they just stole his stuff. That'd be something I like to figure out more. But then again, Lupin's enemies are ganglers, but that might just be a reference to the source material more than being an actual connection to the past. But come on, I think that's more something like we can talk about down below, because I don't know if and when the movie will be available for watching with subs, but yeah, I might do a separate review from the main thing for that, but time will tell. Number 9, the Red Ranger transforms first last. So this is a trope that began at Deck Ranger. We saw it again in Magi Ranger, and then Ranger did this. So it's like, I think it's probably gonna happen, like just as likely as a female Blue Ranger is gonna happen. It's kind of confirmed based on trends, but if Powers ends up diving a series, they could obviously change that. Like, I think, because like technically, I think Brennan and Camille transformed at the same time, so technically he wasn't last. He was the first or second, depending. I don't know. That's probably more opinion based. Who officially morphed first there, but yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this? Put your ideas or anything I'm missing that is like it's probably gonna happen, or like based on trends that we can say, yeah, it's gonna happen. I didn't get. Put that down in the description, and also check out my Instagram that I mentioned earlier, and yeah. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, strike the bell if you're already subscribed, and I'll see you next time.